Welcome everyone to the House of Dre's channel, and today we are reviewing WrestleMania 14. Now, moving forward, for the channel in general, of course, you know the podcast is on here. I'm doing anime reviews on here. I'm also going to be doing some fantasy stuff on here. It's going to be a lot of stuff coming to the channel, especially going into the brand new year. And it's gonna be big. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be very massive here on the channel. So hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Anything you want me to do or try, go ahead and put it down in the comment section. I'll try to get to it and see what I can do about it. But for this right here, what I'm doing is I'm going to be reviewing a lot of the not a lot. Right now, I'm watching WWE from 2002. This is after the WWE draft or so. I want to say like later on in that 2002 draft or whatever, like way later. No. I'm watching WWE in 2002, but it's right after Triple H became the World Heavyweight Champion when they reintroduced the World Championship on Monday Night Raw. I'm watching from there all the way up into, I have no idea exactly what I'm watching, but I'm watching both Raw and SmackDown, so I'm keeping up on the storylines. I know what's going on storyline wise. I know angles and all this stuff that goes on, and from there I'll be reviewing the pay-per-views that come through, and I can update you better on what was going on in that time period. So right now, I started off WrestleMania 14 because this is the very first WrestleMania that this is the first piece of wrestling I actually remembered. And I was like 3.5, going on 4 years old in 1998. So I'll be doing WrestleMania. I'll be doing every single WrestleMania up until I get to the point to where I'm in right now of watching wrestling. And then after that, I will go over the pay-per-views that was going on in that time period. So I think right now, I'm on the SmackDown before Survivor Series 2002. So I will be reviewing those. I'm reviewing those pay-per-views that I did watch that year, and then moving forward, well, I keep bringing up old stuff. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of time, so it's going to be spread out. Don't worry. It's going to be spread out, so you don't have to sit here and run to it. It'll be spread out. But today, we're focusing on WrestleMania 14, my first ever WrestleMania experience, wrestling thought process that I ever remember. It took place in Boston, Massachusetts. 8 matches were on the card, and yeah, I remember this pay-per-view like the back of my hand for whatever reason. I remember every single match. I remember every single match. I remember every single results. I remember all of it. It's kind of ridiculous. I remember all of it. That's why I said this is my very first memory of wrestling before I started really getting heavily into it about 03, 04-ish. But, you know, it'll be, you'll see the differences. You'll definitely see the differences. So let's get started here at WrestleMania 14. We open it up with a tag team battle royal to determine the number one contender to the WWF Tag Team Championships. So, this was different. This was a different way they did this. So, in a battle royale, they had, of course, there's tag teams, right? It was many tag teams. I'm going to name off some. Bradshaw and Chains was a tag team. The Nature of Domination, both Mark Henry, D'Lo Brown represented it, and Farouk and Kamal represented it. The Corbettes was in it. The Rock and Roll Express, the Headbangers, Too Much, Disciples of Apocalypse, the Goodwins, Steve Blackman, and Fast Funk. Apparently they came into the match also. The Midnight Express. So all these tag teams was in this little tag team battle royal. And the idea behind this was that the deal with this one was that if one member of the tag team got eliminated, then both members were eliminated. So, for example, if Flash Funk got eliminated, then his partner also got eliminated too. So that's what they ended up running. And in this match, it was the return of the Legion of Doom. Hawk and Animal with Sunny came out as the final members of the Tag Team Battle Royale. LOD 2000s, what they was calling them. They came out. And they won. They won the whole thing. It was awesome to see. The crowd popped major for them. Major for them. It was great seeing them back. I was like, man, that's crazy. They was in and out of the promotion. So it was awesome to see them come out and win it all. The next match was Taka Michinoku defending his light heavyweight championship versus Agel. Agel, I want to say that's his name. Not 100% how you say his name. Taka Michinoku retained his championship. During this time period in WWF, you know, over there in the WWE, the cruiserweight division was going on, right? The cruiserweight division was going on during WCW time, and they was goated. WWE wanted to WWE wanted to jump into that too, and they created the light heavyweight division. Quite honestly, I don't even remember what the light heavyweight division even looked like during that time frame. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, but I don't know if there was any big. I need somebody down in the comment section if you remember 1998. If you remember the year 1998 in the light heavyweight division, can you let me know, were these two guys in a rival, or they just put the championship on the line just to have them on the line at WrestleMania? Because I think that was more of that more than anything, in my personal opinion. But they worked it. The next match saw Triple H defending his European Championship with China, and he defeated Owen Hart. First of all, so this match right here, China was handcuffed to Sergeant Slaughter because China always interfered in all of Triple H's matches, giving him the win, giving Shawn Michaels the win and stuff like that. So to prevent that and neutralize her, she was handcuffed in this match. So it'll just be Triple H versus Owen Hart, 1v1. It's always very interesting to watch Triple H wrestle when he's not in the main event scenes and stuff like that, because it shows a different light to Triple H to what he eventually will become, right? So this match was a pretty good match. I think it was a pretty solid match. The ending came with China had some powder. She had some powder that she had stuff. I think it was in her bra. She took it out, dropped some of her hand. Sergeant Slaughter turned around. She threw it right in his eyes, like direct hit in his eyes. Got up on the rope, gave Owen Hart the low blow. Triple H hit the pedigree, won the match, retained the championship. And after that, it was like, all right, get those cuffs off of her. Get those cuffs off of her. And after they got the cuffs off of her, I'm pretty sure China either low blow Sergeant Slaughter or she punched him. It was something like that after the match. So, very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. Very entertaining matchup. Triple H retaining and keeping pushing. Next up, we had a mixed tag team match. We have Mark Merrill and Sable defeating Goldust and Luna. I remember this weirdly. I would say this during this time frame in the WWF throughout history, WWF did a great job of hyping these matches up. Like the promo packages they did, it made you feel like you was there for every single thing that happened, even though you probably wasn't there. But they did a great job. Throughout the whole building up the card. Great stuff. That's something WWE needs to get back to. I mean, they need to start taking a look at some of the old stuff that they used to do with the packages and stuff. Because that was ridiculous how they did this. It was really ridiculous. But the match was mostly between Mark Merrill and Goldust. Majority of the time, Sable got in there once in a while, but not a lot. Sable, very green in this match. Very, very green. Luna had to help her get over as much as possible. Sable won. They won. Sable hit she hit the TKO, which was Mark Merrill's finisher. She hit it. 1, 2, 3, they win. Good stuff. Next match was for the Intercontinental Championship. Rocky Maivia, The Rock, with the Nation of Domination. He ended up defeating Ken Shamrock by disqualification. Man, oh man. I love watching Ken Shamrock in his prime wrestling because that's some of the best thing I personally seen. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I think he's in my top 10 of all time. And this match was awesome. Ken Shamrock, MMA fighter, UFC fighter, one of the original UFC fighters in the world, in the World Wrestling Federation at this time period, not the entertainment part. And these two are going at it. Ken Shamrock initially he won the match, right? He put the Rock in the ankle lock, and he made the Rock tap out. So he won the match. He definitely won the match. But then Ken Shamrock did not want to break the hold. Every single member of the Nation of Domination came out there, and Ken Shamrock body slams every single one of them. I love Ken Shamrock's body slam because he wasn't that tall. I don't know how tall he was. He wasn't that tall. I think he was like, let's see. Oh, he was 6'1". He's 6'1", but he looks smaller than that. And you see D'Lo Brown comes out there, and he used to body slam him. He used to stand. He used to belly to belly, and he'll just slam him, but he'll still be standing. So he wouldn't like suplex him. He would just slam him to the side. It was always beautiful to see. And he got him locked in the submission hold. He get a rock back. Mark Henry comes out there. He gets body slammed too by Ken Shamrock to show Ken Shamrock is a straight monster, straight beast. They can't control this man. And then Farouk comes out there. Farouk comes out there with chair in hand, about to go in there like he might go in there and help The Rock. Well, the problem was a few weeks back, or either that few weeks back or that past Monday, The Rock had hit Farouk in the face, in the face with the steel chair. So, The Rock begging for Farouk to come help him. Farouk said, "No, I'm not doing that. I know what you did." Walked away. Ken Shamrock, like I said, they did a reverse decision. Shamrock snaps, attacks The Rock. They trying to take him out on a stretcher, takes him out. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Man, love that angle. That was a good angle. The next match was for the WWF Tag Team Championships. We had Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie defeat the New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg, and Billy Guns to become the new Tag Team Champions. Crazy match. This is a dumpster match. It was like a 10-minute match. The 10 minutes can do a lot for them. 10 minutes for this match, man. They did a lot. They did a lot. They did a real lot. It was a really good match. Really fantastic match. Oh my god. I don't know if y'all watch this was my introduction to Terry Funk, right? Because Terry Funk was Chainsaw Charlie. That was my introduction to him. I did not know much about Chainsaw Charlie beforehand. Or Terry Funk beforehand, but this is my introduction to him. And the crazy match that they did, fantastic work. Shout out to the New Age Outlaws too. Man, watching any Mick Foley match from the Attitude Era, man, it's kind of cringy a little bit because he just took them bumps like, nah. I feel like he's like, yeah, just toss shit, man, just slam my head as hard as you can, do this as hard as you can or whatever, make it feel great. It was just, man, brutal match, love it though. I don't know if Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie kept the titles long enough for LOD to go against them, or did the New Age Outlaws go against them? Someone got to let me know in the comment section, because I'm very interested in that, because the New Age Outlaws regained the tag team titles and then fought LOD for it. I think I want to watch that. And then same thing with Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie kept the titles to go against LOD. I would like to see that too. I would like to see both of those matches, definitely. I would like to see what happened after Wrestlemania. So next up, Brother versus Brother, The Undertaker versus Kane with Paul Bearer. Fantastic build up to the match. Kane making his debut in the Hell in a Cell, dropping Undertaker with the tombstone. Kane kept pushing to fight the Undertaker. Undertaker said he would not strike his own flesh and blood. Love everything about it. And then it was Undertaker, Kane attacking the Undertaker at the Royal Rumble of that year, and setting Undertaker on fire in that casting. That's when that would push Undertaker over the edge, that his own flesh and blood would burn him to death. So this led to them having this match at WrestleMania. It was beautiful, crazy match. Crazy match. It was really this is a really good match. This is Prime Kane, man. Prime Kane between this year, I want to say like 98 through like 2000 to like where we at right now. I'd say probably 2003 whenever he took the mask off. I think that probably all this right here is probably my favorite version of Kane. He was a beast. A beast in that ring. Everything. He was a beast. Good match. This is a really solid match. Probably their best match they ever had. I don't know yet. I have to go look through the Undertaker versus Kane dialogue to see, but I think this might be their best match possible. In my personal opinion, their first time going at it. So, good match. Undertaker wins. He had to hit 3 different tombstones just to win the match. Fantastic stuff. And the main event for the WWF Championship with Mike Tyson as a special outside enforcer. Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated Shawn Michaels to become the brand new WWF champion and usher in the Austin era. Great match. This is a really good match. In my personal opinion, it's a really good match, considering that Michaels was working through a back injury. That back injury actually put him sidelined after this. This is Shawn Michaels' last known match in the WWF until SummerSlam of 2002 against Triple H. So, went out good. Really good match. Put Austin over. I mean, fantastic. I think it was a really good match. Really good match, in my personal opinion. Solid match for this type of pay-per-view. All in all, I mean, we had Austin win, countered the Sweet Chin Music with the stunner. 1, 2, 3, easy. Mike Tyson, Shawn Michaels get into it because Tyson decided to wear an Austin shirt. They get into it. Michael shot a punch Tyson. Tyson blocked it. Knockout punch. GG. But that's the end of WrestleMania 14. I thought it was a fun WrestleMania. I think it's probably one of the weaker WrestleManias in a lot of people's mind, but I don't mind. It was my first WrestleMania that I can remember from the back of my mind. One of the better ones, and I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. But y'all let me know down in the comment sections. Y'all let me know down in the comment sections what you thought about WrestleMania 14. Where did you rank it at in your all-time WrestleMania list? I think eventually I probably will go through 1 through 13, maybe. I'm not really kin to it just yet, but if y'all want me to do it, I'll definitely do it. Y'all let me know though. Y'all gotta let me know. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. Like I said earlier in this video, a lot of stuff is coming to the channel. It's gonna be a big year for 2024. Hopefully, I'll catch you guys on the next video.